Good day. Welcome to Understanding Business, a weekly business series dedicated to explaining what business really entails, the various concepts that surrounds business and entrepreneurship. And this series is dedicated to explain how to succeed as an African entrepreneur. So if you own a business, or you're an entrepreneur, or you aspire to become an entrepreneur, you need to always check back on this page to follow this series. This series is going to be the season 1, episode 1, in a series that we hope and believe that would be a year-long series where we would be coming to share nuggets, insights, tips on how to succeed as an entrepreneur with you every week. For today, we're going to do just two things. We are going to talk about the mandate of the Paradigm Consortium, the organization behind this initiative, and also we are going to simply explain to one another what entrepreneurship really means. Let us begin by telling us what our mandate is at the Paradigm. Let's not forget, my name is Mukhtar Akinteye. I am the founder and the Director of Strategic Planning at the Paradigm Consortium. Now, what is the Paradigm Consortium all about? At the Paradigm Consortium, we bring together different business development professionals, different entrepreneurs from diverse fields, and our mandate is to help you as a business owner. Maybe you own a nano business, a micro business, a small business, or a medium enterprise. We want to help you make the most profit that is possible for you to make in your business. And we also want to ensure that your business is around for a very long time. Now, before you think, what is the essence of this? Look around you. Have you noticed that many businesses that started are folded up? Statistically, about 80% of businesses that start up in Nigeria fail within the first 5 years. That means that for every 100 businesses that start every year, by the next 5 years, 80 of them would have folded up. That is an alarming statistics. And quite frankly, we don't want you to become just one of those statistics. We want your business to make profits. We want your business to be sustainable. We want your business to grow. Now, how your business can be profitable, sustainable, and successful, there's a need for you to understand what business is all about, what entrepreneurship is. Again, there is a very thin line between business and entrepreneurship. A business owner does not necessarily have to be an entrepreneur. But every entrepreneur is a business owner. What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship has lots of definitions, but that really captures our attention at the Paradigm is as follows. Entrepreneurship is the capacity and willingness to design, organize, and manage a business venture along with its risk in order to make a profit. Again, entrepreneurship is the capacity and the willingness to develop, to organize, and to manage a business venture along with its risk in order to make a profit. In this definition, there are certain key concepts that every one of us must understand. And this is where we are going to be starting our series from. Don't forget, this series is called Understanding Business because we really want you to understand what it takes to become a successful business owner. Now, let us pick the key concepts one after the other. Entrepreneurship means the capacity and the willingness. That means that for you to become a truly successful entrepreneur, you must have two traits. The first is the capacity. The second is the willingness. Usually the willingness would always come first, because if you don't have passion, if you don't have something motivating you to want to do business, there are chances that you just give up before you even start up. So you see, you need to have the willingness, you need to have the zeal, you need to have the passion to push, to keep going as a business owner. That means that even when you're not making as much money as you want to make, you still need to keep putting in your best. That is the willingness. Now, what would make the willingness make sense is the capacity, the ability, the capability. Do you have what it takes to really run a business successfully? When it comes to capacity, entrepreneurship has two major parts, two major capacity parts. We can say capacity refers to the knowledge. You need to have the knowledge. You need to have. So the first part of the capacity is the technical capacity. You want to be a fashion designer? Do you know fashion designing? You want to be an interior decorator? Do you know what interior decoration is all about? You want to be a web designer? Are you good at coding? You want to be a graphics designer? Can you use CorelDRAW very well? You want to be, what else? You want to be a carpenter? You want to be, whatever it is you want to become as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you need to understand the technical aspect of that business. And that is number one. That usually is the beginning. But after understanding, after knowing, after learning the technical part of this business, it does not end there. To now succeed as a business in that field, you need to have what we call the business development capacity. And again, this is what this series is all about. We want to teach you, we want you to have a go-to resource when it comes to understanding what it takes to succeed as a business owner or as an entrepreneur. So back to capacity. Do you have the technical capacity? Then do you have the business capacity? With these two, you are ready to become an entrepreneur. Now, after you have the willingness and the capacity, you must be able to develop or design a business venture. You must be able to tap into your mind and use the eyes of your mind to see, okay, this is how this business can be structured. This is how this business can be positioned. There are quite a number of things for you to do here, and we will get there in subsequent series, in subsequent episodes. But you need to design, you need to organize, and you need to manage a business venture. So you see, business is in entrepreneurship. You cannot be an entrepreneur without having a business, but you could be a business owner without being an entrepreneur. Now, there are two other key concepts that without those two concepts, entrepreneurship would not be complete. It is that you need to design, organize, and manage this business venture along with its risk. That is number one, risk. And in a bid, in order for you to make profit, that is number two, profit. Risk. Every business has its risk. Every business venture, every business idea is going to come with its attendant risk. For you to succeed in that business, you need to be ready to manage the risk alongside the business venture. And at the tail end of all this designing, organizing, managing the business venture and its risk, you have to have a mindset of making a profit. Because if you don't make a profit, the business most likely would die. I think we could stop here for today because we don't want to bombard you and bamboozle you with a lot of concepts. But for today, don't forget, we've explained to you what entrepreneurship really entails. Entrepreneurship, for you to become an entrepreneur, you need to have the capacity and the willingness. You need to be able to design, to organize, and to manage a business venture. You need to be able to organize and manage this business venture along with its risk. And finally, you need to have in mind that you want to make a profit with this business. Thank you. See you next week for the next episode.